12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These trolls are after me! No, don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening. Over there! There's one of them. No, please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Tricky bastards.
Kill the thing! Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! Look at it! Gone up like kidleys! Sorry. No, please, stop! Who are you?
Christ! He's dead!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Mary! Mary!
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them. I had better remain here until nightfall.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fence it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold.
Who goes there?
A prayer for the summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his path.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
No, it never got easy. This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become. These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh, fuck you!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked.
Clever fucking beasts!
I cannot enter. I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin!
Strength I never knew I had. It's locked, all right.
It ain't you! Kill it!
Every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Kill it!
This shouldn't be possible. Every cell, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore. My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. It's locked. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. It's locked, all right. It's locked. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. What will London have to say to me? It's locked, all right. I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. There's no one in. There is no one in sight. It's locked. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. At last, a little life.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Where am I? Where is this?
You're at my bar, sir.
So you're...
Yep. Figured.
Aren't you...
Scared of what?
Why is it...
You must be new around here.
Tell me more.
Every morning for the last few weeks.
Do the police...
Even before.
I'm looking for someone who...
It's been quiet tonight.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah.
Who is this?
Well, like a gentleman, I get.
How long?
He rented the room a few days.
I need...
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door.
Yes?
No funny business.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming.
Good evening, sir.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes.
Been there, seen that.
Has...
Can't say.
This is important, sir.
I don't know, and I don't...
What's got...
You must be new.
Who is this?
It's the local bogeyman.
You make... I'll leave you.
Hello, sir.
I don't know.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom.
What is this?
This is Tom's bar.
Are you...
No, it's...
You don't...
Most people are sleeping right.
What's going on?
Too many dead, sir.
The murder...
Bodies found in the street.
The sewer dog.
No one knows.
What have you...
There's a Spanish flu.
The authority...
Nothing.
I just want...
I'm not afraid, sir.
I only see...
Oh.
I'll leave...
I think I'm losing my mind.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
Shh. I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know any.
Might I at least learn the...
That's none of your...
Sir, you have entered my room in the...
Someone.
The calling card of a...
You can't be serious.
Sir, believe me, this...
Then if you are not a vampire...
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
And what exactly...
Sir, if the name is not familiar...
I heard another... Ridiculous. Something tells...
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you...
It started a few nights ago.
How different?
A vampire is at work here.
Then help me find...
I may. If you'll first tell me why you...
I followed a trail. The scent...
You thought I was your aggressor. That...
A shadow, indeed.
You should let me handle this affair.
No.
How will you do any better than I?
I will at last...
Then I can only wish... Can I have some privacy, please?
I cannot enter. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
Evening, sir.
I have a few... I spoke to Dr. Swansea.
The truth?
I suspect that someone else was here.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay?
I can feel your fear, madam.
It's Will.
Why are you...
I mean, his skin.
What happened?
He was dead drunk, as you...
Tell me about...
Will was a sailor who worked...
Why keep it a secret?
Tom's nothing, if not loyal.
I see.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave.
Welcome back.
I can't...
Hey, I told you, you would...
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight.
Who is he?
William?
Is he dead?
Yeah, like many drunks.
How was...
Sicker than usual.
Why...
I didn't lie.
I need to find...
You could try his boat. It's up by the...
Please describe him.
What do you expect?
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
He didn't deserve this.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? This man was armed. This corpse... Blood and... There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find him.
It's locked.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
I nightmare screams when you burn them alive. We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Over there!
I nightmare screams when you burn them alive.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Easy does it, boys! Filthy piece of shit! Christ, he's dead!
I have this thirst for blood. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I'll not betray your trust.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, my arm.
This creature is
Can't feel
bedeviled.
it.
I must put it down.
Go. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice?
Insult me again.
All right, sorry.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've...
Name's Cla-
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist...
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
I'm not one to make waves, Doctor. I'm patient, please. Hurry now. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself.
This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office.
Thank you.
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to...
I would like to ask if... What kind?
Well, you accepted the job from him.
Apologies.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant...
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea...
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me.
And Miss...
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep.
If you could...
Second floor of the hospital, left after the step.
Thank you, nurse. Good evening, sir.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed.
That's quite a
You can call me Milton.
I'm not sure
Well, I'm no doctor, but...
You have a keen eye. I learned...
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
Are you really...
And why not?
But you're not defending yourself.
You keep people alive,
How is...
You want to hear the situation?
So what do you do exactly in this...
I've been an ambulance driver.
Since...
It's a complete...
It sounds like...
Yesterday I got attacked.
You left and...
Go there yourself if you...
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. John...
Dr. Swansea has...
Did he really?
All members of staff have already...
I see.
You must know, blood trans...
How...
Not good.
And in...
Sorry, Doctor.
Do you think...
We are all...
I'm not familiar...
Brilliant professionals.
Most of them.
It would be it...
Is there anyone that stands...
Well, I have never...
Why should his age...
I guess it's fair to say...
Nurse Brannigan, if...
No.
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening, sir. Do we know each other?
Actually, yes.
Dr. Tippett's, yeah.
He was also very
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing.
Nurse Brannigan.
She should not have told you.
You don't have to blame her.
I'm not that kind of man.
What is
This hospital...
It's more...
Don't be misled.
What can you...
Some are really...
Tell me...
Nurse Brannigan...
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a
Any opinion?
I don't always agree.
Ah, yes, the...
Don't get me wrong.
What is the...
This hospital...
It's more...
Don't be...
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main...
If it wasn't for him...
Dr. Tippett does not think of you.
If you're suggesting he's not taking my...
Goodbye, nurse.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, miss.
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal?
You keep calling me...
Well, Dr. Reed.
And why do you...
I don't need to believe anything.
Please.
I can hear my body...
I see.
Never. Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty.
I'm assuming...
It's only a cover.
Who are...
I cannot say for sure.
The star...
I'm not speaking of the...
I see.
Thank you, mortal.
Who are you really, Miss...
Is that not enough for you?
I'm curious to know who...
No, it was such a long time ago.
I'll leave you. Good evening, sir.
Unless you're here to fix my fate.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed right, Doctor.
How is your...
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you
It's the pain, sir.
Can I do it?
Nurses gave me a bunch of
Who is treating you?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
You don't seem what?
My face hurts so much more.
Where were you stationed?
I really don't...
No offense.
You were an officer.
How close are you to Miss Hall?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed,
Aren't you afraid?
She's quite harmless, I can assure.
So do you let her bite you?
And why not?
She could decide to bite...
Then it's another good reason.
You do realize she's
In her madness, she never refers to...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Dr.
Well, it's a euphemism.
How would you
It's serious.
Nurse
I wish I...
You must...
Sorry.
How long?
Well, long enough.
You're right. How is the...
Not well.
Why is...
Milton's not the kind of...
Why does...
I don't know. Just...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Damn. The pain. Here again.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed, is it?
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the...
You remained...
Thank you, Doctor. That's...
Do you know Tom Watt?
Tom? Yes, of course.
People are still...
How could it be otherwise?
Who should I...
Not really.
How did you end...
I had received alarming news about his...
You dared to...
I'm just a man trying to help.
Why?
William was an alcoholic.
What is the...
The situation is all...
Who leads...
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show.
Has the...
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so...
How do you...
I feel exhausted.
You're in good hands here.
Thank you, sir.
What do you...
I manage a night asylum for...
Are you...
Not at all, Doctor.
Why didn't you use...
That's a very strange question,
Have you made...
Not really. But I reckon...
You never came to see her here.
You're preaching to the converted now.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. I cannot enter. Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, Doctor.
Tell me, Thelma. Do you plan to...
Of course not. How could I...
Would you say...
No. No, Thomas is a delicate.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to you.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the...
Daily routine.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
Battalion of Pembroke.
On every street corner. The daily routine.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well. Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye, nurse.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening,
I have some...
What?
I retrieved your wallet.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl.
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody.
What's going on?
Pippa's tired.
Maybe
you're...
You do?
Come on, Dr. Reed.
Why do you have such a...
Fuck them. Nobody knows.
I know, it's a difficult...
I've seen babies left at...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Goodbye, Milton. Good evening,
Doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Spare your obedience.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Pepper, are you...
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream.
But you're...
We saved
What steps are you...
I don't know yet.
And what...
For Milton.
If you...
On the contrary.
Pepper.
Yes.
I have no intention...
The rules say I won't be allowed...
Is he worth...
Hey.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
It's here again.
Good evening, sir.
Reed? Yes, I've been...
Does my arrival in...
Let us just say that I don't particularly...
If you have...
Dr. Swansea has...
I know we've never met.
Oh, but
Aren't you...
Don't be ridiculous.
Since you...
Let's just say...
Carelessness.
We're here to say...
I don't intend to...
Modern medical...
If you have...
Doctors...
I know. Aren't you...
Don't be
Since...
Let's just...
Careless.
We're...
I don't... I don't... And what...
I said...
Be careful.
I only...
Knowledge.
It is not a question...
It seems...
I refuse to see that...
We can at least agree... Thank you.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
What can I do?
Thank you. Good evening, sir.
I don't know if a third of...
I see.
I'm Harvey Fiddick.
Are you...
Well...
I won't lock...
Are you sure you don't want...
In other circumstances... Tell me...
I'm just a regular...
I was more curious...
I'm a carpenter.
Tell me...
Strickland and Ackroyd.
What do you mean?
I often had profession...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a
blundering idiot.
Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed. I am throw-strict.
What do you think?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded.
With the influenza?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been...
So you believe it's just...
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud...
Please...
I'm a great...
What...
I'm not ashamed to admit you...
It's...
This epidemic may...
I'd
rather not...
As long as you're cautious.
You're not the first one to warn me.
What...
Well, it is all...
You see...
I'm convinced that...
Questions remain...
True.
Do you need...
Well, yes, maybe.
Do you want me to play the...
Oh, no, Dr. Reed. But if...
I see. Tell me more.
Harvey Fiddick is...
What is it, you...
Fair question.
Tell me...
Our first diagnosis...
But why would he...
Because he is a
This personal...
I agree.
Do you think keep...
All I need...
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate. Good evening.
Always a pleasure to meet
a colleague.
Not anymore, sir.
What do you mean?
No, sir.
Do you work?
Yes, very easy.
Why do you?
Because these poor...
Why?
It was for sanity.
Are you a...
Why should I?
And
it's, How did you... After I left the...
Have we...
I don't think...
When we first talked to you, sir...
Funny story, sir.
Since you're not a friend...
No.
Do you think you would...
I don't think...
Do you really...
As I said, sir...
Quite depressed?
Yes.
So you're...
No, I am not.
You're a wise man.
No, Dr. Reed.
A pawn?
Yes, sir.
Who can...
I'm very cautious, sir.
What can...
With the quarantine.
Please show me one.
Of course.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening,
Tell me why you're...
If a patient wants a bed...
Where did you get the idea?
Funny you should ask. The first...
Do you know that no...
That's not a surprise.
Does it not bother?
Sometimes I think she may be right.
Goodbye, Milton. Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I'm quite...
Tell me, Waverley.
Strickland is playing with his...
Are you thinking...
Harvey Fid...
And I...
Rivalry?
Why do...
I strongly believe...
If you are going to lead this surgery...
I'm not the kind of man who...
Thank you for your time.
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
How long's it
What can I do for you?
fix me properly, a month?
Thank you, Nurse
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Goodbye, Dr. Strick.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Tell me about your...
My wife died because of me.
How could your...
I was working at the...
You can't...
Of course I didn't hurt.
Tell me more.
1915.
What happened? How are you...
They were smaller then.
I'm sorry.
I would like to...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Oh, sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
So many deaths.
I never could keep anything from her.
It's locked, all right.
Not now.
It's locked. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. It's locked. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Please come back later.
He's dead!
I'm all right.
Good evening, madam.
It's my son.
I'm Dr. Jonathan.
I'm Beatrice Goswell.
What can you...
Not much.
Are you...
Yes.
May I...
I'm a teacher by...
What do you think?
I have had...
Is there something in particular that's bothering you? Tell me more about your...
The ambulance driver was quite...
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son.
She charged you?
Yes.
I share you...
I don't
Goodbye, Mrs. Goss. Doctor. Good evening.
No, I don't want to.
I suppose...
Yes.
Could you at least...
Mortem.
How...
So painful,
I'm sure...
Not really.
I see.
Yes, maybe.
Why?
My mother just wants...
Pembroke...
It's not me, you have to...
Is your mother...
That's tempting, Doctor.
How...
So painful.
I'll let you...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I will not let you down, my boy.
What can I do?
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening.
And good evening.
Goodbye, Doctor. Good evening.
Good evening.
Milton cheats...
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition?
No. It is my...
Why
Why not?
How can you be effective?
I could ask you the same question.
Who's I...
What difference does it...
Answer my...
It was my idea first.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening.
Good evening.
Admit it.
Of course she is.
Have you no...
Don't you see the...
Goodbye, Milt. Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening.
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Tim. Good evening.
I need blood.
Tell me, Thelma.
I saw one and he saw me.
You mean you actually saw a
Yes. And it has been the
You haven't...
Why fear the truth?
I'll leave you.
The daily routine.
Good evening.
Evening.
Why do you feel responsible?
I wasn't disfigured by it.
Tell me.
I went with a whore.
Did you start the fire?
No.
Why?
Come on.
Reconstruct.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the...
Why?
Come on.
Reconstruct.
I don't want to...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
I wonder why
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn and to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?